Hopefully everything is working right now. Hopefully. I hope. We'll have to do an audio check. And I just realized now that my audio's glitched out. Give me a second. Fuck my life. God, don't you love it when your audio system glitches out too, chat? It's such a wonderful thing. Because fuck my life. I have been away for a while. I'm sorry. I thought I would be able to stream, but I wasn't. The Imperial things happen, you know. Sometimes you have to deal with, how would I say? What's the best way of putting this? You have to deal with, rabble rousers, as I would have to say. You know, sometimes foolish people get foolish thoughts and they need to be put down for their foolish minds. You know, just having to deal with Imperial matters and then family things, unfortunately. At least I was able to push out a video this week. I have, like, how would I say? I have a commitment to try and at least push one video out every week. At minimum. Whether that be at least a short or a full-form video. I have always one thing that I always plan on releasing. At least uploading. At least. For consistency. Not for my sake, but, what is it? Just so that way it's a challenge for me to stay consistent, because I know that my streams can be inconsistent at time to time. So this is the best way of handling these things, is at least with YouTube, the pressure to put out content, or the ability to put out content in different formats and keep you all entertained, is still there, which is really nice. And goddamn, Stream Elements, you took your while, haven't you? For fuck's sakes. But either way, we are playing more FF14 today, so why don't we just go into there right now? I already have the game booted up and everything. We're in the loading screen, because I wish just to progress and move on through the MSQ and all that jazz. So why don't we start then, shall we? Fuck. Oh wait, hold up. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Yep, that is better. Yeah. Just don't have echo, just have reverb though. A lot of reverb. There we go. We can, let me just do something really quickly. Thing, save settings. Yes, thank you very much. There we are. You know, I'll get you out of my face out of your guys' face. Let's not be confrontational here, shall we? Well, I'm sure that you would love to adore this face in its full quality still. I can't allow you to do such things. You know, I like my personal space. Everyone needs to be at arm's length. Are you gonna hurry up, Moogle? I know that you know that looks like a heavy bag you're delivering and all that jazz, but still, come on. There's not that much mail floating around through FF14 unless you were talking about Endwalker pre-orders. Speaking of Endwalker, fuck! Oh my god, I'm so sad. But kind of also not at the same time. For anybody that doesn't know, Endwalker got delayed. God damn it. Endwalker got delayed, and I'm so fucking sad that I got pushed back 2 weeks. But at the same time, when I saw like how Yoshi P was reacting, I just felt so fucking bad for the man. And to know that he was putting himself through that when he was doing the live letter, and just like nearly fucking, he was fucking letting out tears, because he understands the importance of like FF14 for some people. Like they actually took, they scheduled PTOs for this shit. So it's just like, it sucks. It sucks. That it's happening. But for me personally, like when I take only my personal, like, personal opinions in towards myself, you know, it doesn't hurt that much. So let us go be a Dragoon. Let's go put on the helmet. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. I don't really want the... There we go. But personally, though, for me, it doesn't really suck that much. Because, like, well, that's just more time for us to play the story. Because it allows me to space some of this stuff out for Heaven's Ward. Because I'm not going to lie, we were only, like, a week off towards we were only 2 weeks away from what is it? 2 weeks away towards finishing what is it? Oh, God, what am I trying to say? We're only 2 weeks away from what is it? 2 weeks away from Endwalker. And I was kind of worried that like how I was gonna pace these streams out to fit the story in with them. But I can, because like I stream 3 times a day, meaning that we have three post game story expansions, meaning that to fit all of them into the 3 days, I would probably need to finish each expansion within theoretically fit all expansions within one stream, and God knows how long that will fucking take. Ugh. So it's like I probably would be streaming 8+ hours, so 4, 8, 12, 6, 24-hour stream. An entire fucking day of my week spent just streaming the game alone. Holy fuck, dude. I think that shit would wear me the fuck down even faster than I thought it would. But for now, let us go repair our equipment and then we shall progress to the story. That's all my equipment, right? Nope. Let's just repair all this stuff then. There we go. There we go. Come on. There we go. Let's take off now, though. Shall we? But before we do, wow, I need to clear out some of the equipment in my storage chest. That's getting a bit full. We'll handle this another day. To Gohertes. And off to Ishguard. Why do I keep on saying Gohertes? It's fucking Korthis. Or Kurthis? Kurthis? I think it's Korthis or Kurthis. Before we do though, I do have one place I want to watch. And we need to go pay our respects, if I would have to say, towards a friend. Before we head off, we must go visit a friend who I feel deserves to be paid respects towards. A man who sought to give his life for the future of Ishguard. Yep, it's here. Oh my god, they actually have an NPC that walks to here. It really doesn't. I wonder if he says any more unique dialogue. No, he just walks off. Fuck, that actually hit hard. Fuck. That actually hit hard. Fuck. That hit hard. Fuck. That actually hit hard. No, we need to stay strong. The future is still uncertain. But we will not forget your sacrifice, Hoshafront. You gave your life to pave Ishguard a new way. And we will do it. We will ensure that your death was not in vain. What is that? I'm furious. The gods of Eld. There's a message you from a mysterious stranger. Well, we'll handle this another day because this is a new quest that popped up. Yeah, this is part of the different stuff. So let's just enter the Four Toms Manor and get this over with, shall we? An uncertain future. You know what? Fuck it. Let's have a cream. Should I get hot chocolate or creme brulee? I think hot chocolate. I thought that said urine loaf for a second. I thought that said urine loaf. I was like, who the fuck named this thing? Oh my god. Edarine. Oh, almond cream croissant. Dude, that sounds so fucking good right now. We might take this, the croissant, just for it. Alrighty, but either way, let's get the story on the road, shall we? Fortuitous timing as always, Vergil. Tataru was about to brief me on the search for our missing comrades. If you would be so kind. Absolutely. You'll be pleased to hear that Riol and his men have been making excellent progress. Ah, how lovely. You remember how Philemon helped me to escape the Crystal Braves in Limsa Lominsa, only to disappear? Well, according to Riol, she crept aboard a ship bound for Raza Han, where she's been hiding ever since. She assures me that it won't be long before we're reunited. As for Yida and Papayimu, the remains of their link pearls have been found. In Pearl Lane of all places. Riol thinks they must have disposed of them after escaping from the royal prom date. Yes, that would make sense. They could not risk being eavesdropped upon by our betrayers. I think I'm gonna lay off the THC. The fuck you mean THC? You mean the trees, Stu? Because if so, that's understandable. We're all... By the way, how are you doing, Stu? I hope you're doing well. We're all but certain that they fled the city shortly after, though we still don't have a clue where they went. I see. And what of Thancred and Minfilia? I'm afraid I have nothing new to share about those two, but it's not all doom and gloom. The good news is we enlisted the service of the Charlene Scholar, one of the students of Baldessian, to aid the search. Who should be arriving any day now. One of the students, you say? I would very much like to meet this scholar if time permits. Tetrahedrocannabinoli. Okay. Ah, how lovely. But first we must attend to more pressing matters. Sir Almeric has been summoned the two of us for a private audience. The messenger did not specify what he wished to discuss, only that it was urgent. Assuming you have no objections, Vergil, I suggest we proceed to the congregation forthwith. And mayhap you can meet with the scholar afterwards. Agreed? Sure, why not? Sounds easy enough. In that case, I think I'll return to the Forgotten Night for now. Things are liable to fall apart if I'm gone too long, you know? Oh, that's understandable. I'll see you both later. That's good to hear, Stu. Give me a second. I realize I'm gonna need water for this bitch. Ah. I needed that. I so needed that. Either way, let's make our way to the congregation then, shall we? The Forgotten Nights. Oh! Oh, my neck. Ooh, ha, ha. God damn, I haven't had a neck crack like that in a while. Oh, that felt so good. Oh my god. The Lord Commander is within. Pray proceed, sir. By the way, Stu, have you hit Heaven's Ward yet? I kind of forgot where you were story-wise, but have you hit Heaven's Ward yet?
Thank you for coming. I wish to speak with you both in a place where privacy was assured.
Ah, thank God. It's voiced. But that also means it's important.
Understand. What was it that you wished to discuss?
With my father's passing, the seat of the Archbishop lies vacant. And so, in accordance with canon law, I have assumed his responsibilities.
Oh, right, yeah, because he's technically the bastard child.
I should stress that this is a temporary measure. It was never intended that the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights serve in this capacity indefinitely.
Really?
Quite the opposite. The statutes specify that I should surrender my powers as soon as a conclave of the senior clergy and the high houses have named a new archbishop.
But
In light of recent events, that would not seem appropriate.
huh, really?
I confess I did not expect you to divulge quite so much quite so soon. The details of the Archbishop's plans, perhaps, but the true origin of the war and all it entails?
I too had concerns. But when the Warrior of Light is witnessed returning to the capital upon the back of a dragon, one's options are rather limited.
Yeah, true. We did literally ride the dragon god Midgar Somar.
Mayhap I could have concealed certain details, but for how long? And at what risk? Should the truth have come to light in the meantime, how would the people have viewed my silence? After 1,000 years of lies and secrecy, I could not well abuse their trust and hope to be believed. The time for deception has passed.
He's not wrong.
I only wish the people agreed. That some would deny the truth I had anticipated, but not this many. And among the few who acknowledged that my father had to be stopped, no small number question our methods.
True.
If they suspect a coup, it will not be long before some turn to violence.
Yeah, the better question is when's the assassination attempts gonna start? I'm all too familiar with that.
It has already begun, and that on both sides. Men and women of the cloth are being harassed in the streets. Some have even been assaulted in the Broom. Hilda and her people have formed a watch to help us maintain order. But such measures will not prevent the unrest from spreading.
It's very true.
For all our talk of peace, the people remain frightened and confused. For their sake, we must bring the Dragonsong War to a definitive end.
That's gonna be very hard.
And we should be glad to help you, Sir Emmerich. But what precisely would you have us do?
Yeah, what's the goal plan here? What is it?
We wish to treat with the dragons of Annex Shrine. To that end, I would trouble you for an escort and an introduction.
Wait, what?
Annex Shrine? You would speak with Vidofnir then?
We must needs open a dialogue between our peoples. Acting as my representative, Lucia will extend an invitation to their leader, that she might visit us here in Ishguard. Were she still with us, I would of course have beseeched Isel's assistance in this matter. But as she is not, I must ask that you aid us in her stead. Will you do us this favor?
Fuck. Yeah, fuck it, why not? We need to end this war anyway, right? Am I right, guys? Honestly, though.
Thank you, my friends.
It makes sense, but what about your
Lucia,
personal
I leave
safety?
the rest to you.
Like, I'm worried actually for Almeric since Lucia is not by his side. It's one of those things where it's like, anyone else, please? You kind of need her by your side, especially when assassination attempts are like literally right around the corner. Like, they're straight up right around the corner, so I don't understand where his thoughts are coming from for this.
In the wake of the Archbishop's fall, the nation of Ishguard trembled. The faith of her people
Give me a second,
shaken
guys.
to its very core. For 1,000 years had they fought and died, certain of the justice of their cause, only to be told that their holy war was born of the sins of their forefathers. What then for those brave men and women, thus stripped of their righteousness but to despair, to deny the truth and decry its speakers?
Oh no.
Then for those whom they defamed but to hope on, to have faith in a brighter tomorrow.
Man, it's gotta suck to be the clergyman right now.
A tomorrow in which man and dragon might live together in harmony, Then as distant as the very stars in the heavens.
He's not wrong. The one problem, though, is, well, we have
Why
Nidod.
we dare to hope, deep within his lair, the enemy lay, gathering his strength. Nidhogg, now possessed of his 2 eyes and the body of the Azure Dragoon, prizes to which he had laid claim at the very hour of the hero's triumph. As desperately as we sought the solace of peace, the great worm craved the misery of war. Nor was he alone in his misbegotten desire.
The only question I have left is, what is he gonna do? What will the brother be involved in any way, shape, or form? See, that's a question that needs to be answered. And we'll find out. Hold on, give me a second, guys. I know little of what these land... Oh shit, I just realized, yeah, this is Lucia's first time actually being... going to the land to Dravania, now that I think about it. Not many Ishguardians actually have ventured into, what is it, into Dravania at all. There's very few. I know little of the lands of the dragons call home. This annexed shrine, had you not agreed to escort me, the coming journey would seem far more daunting prospect. I confess, I myself once shuddered at the thought of it, yet even the longest journey begins with the first step, does it not? Ah, but ere we set forth, Vergil, and I must needs inform our comrade of our plans. Very well, I shall see to my preparations. Then let us go and bid farewell to Tataru, Vergil. Yeah, thankfully it's like literally right across the street. So it makes life so much easier. It's straight up right there, and I find that hilarious. That the Forgotten is literally right next to him by the barracks. It's almost perfect, really, if you're a soldier. So, what's the secret meeting all about? I'm all ears. So, Lucy is coming us to Dravania, and to help broker peace amongst the dragons and men. A diplomatic mission to annex Shrine, you say? I suppose that does take precedence. But your meeting with Vidnofir happened to end early. You might consider rendezvousing with a Y'shtola in Idleshire. She'll be there to receive our guest. Don't get me wrong, your meeting with the dragon is terribly important and everything, but the scholar just might happen to be... Time permitting, as I said. We shall endeavor to join Y'shtola, but if we cannot, pray pass on our regards. Let us be off, Vergil. We have kept the first commander waiting long enough. That's true. We do what we must needs. There's only so much... There's only one of me. Technically. I look over there and there's two other warriors of lights, technically. But I digress. Let us. You are ready then? Good. So am I. Let's get that croissant. I want that croissant. Breaking the cycle. Alphinaud is ready to escort Lucien to Annex Shrine. And so am I. The path is long, but known to us. From Falcon's Nest, we shall cross the Western Highlands and make for Tailfeather in Dravanian Forelands. There we can stop and rest and replenish our supplies. Questions? If not, then the stables await. Yes, let us use our fast travel paces. Oh, wait, they're just straight up going, okay, you know what, fuck it. I thought that, you know, they'd have us go to not Tailfeather, to, they'd have us spawn over at the Kortha's Hinterlands, have dialogue there, and then teleport us over there, but we're just straight up going. Okay. Cool, that's makes life so much easier now. So, Lucia, how was your walk over here? I simply just teleported. Along with you, Alphna, how was your walk? Fuck. There we go. I have imagined the first time I stepped foot on Dravanian soil would be the head of an army, and here I am, ready to treat with the brothers and sisters of my enemies. Full well do I know how difficult it can be to set aside the past, though it was I who proposed recruiting Ysael to our cause. I questioned the wisdom of my words amongst as soon as I had uttered them, and for a long time after that. Here was a woman with the blood of innocence on her hands, men, women, children, all slain in the name of an impeccable Lady Iceheart. Yet she acknowledged her misdeeds and agreed to join us in a common cause. At our side, she fought in service to the greater good, even upon her dying breath. And while this does not absolve her of her sins, I hope one day that she will be remembered not merely as a heretic, but as a misguided soul who dreamt of peace. As the saying always goes, the pathway to hell is paved with good intentions. You asked much, Mr. Alphino, yet you can say what might come to pass should our negotiations bear fruit. Yes, of course. We must press on to Annex Tri if you follow me. Give me a second, I'm doing something really quickly with my mic. Okay, let's see. Oh, God, okay. No, we'll just leave it. Yeah, I'll just raise the compressor up. So that way it's harder for it to be actually used. There we go. That should be better. Fucking love Garuda Titan's theme. I fucking love that I got this horse. Oh yeah, speaking of which, you guys haven't seen the horsey yet. Yeah, okay, so while I was on break handling other things, I was playing around with a friend and we were just getting quests done because his quest book was full, because you can only have like a maximum of 30 quests going at the time. So we were like, fuck it, dude, you got these extreme trials, I don't have any of the, I need to get them done, so we might as well. So that's what we ended up doing, and here we are. I got the horse, he has a I have Titan's horse, he has a Garuda's horse. So there's that. Thou art welcome here, friend of Ysael. But this one I do not know. Pray forgive us, unannounced visit, Vidnofsir. May I present to you Lucia, the first commander of the Temple Knights of Ishguard, and our trusted friend. That's good to hear. Give me a moment. I need to do a little bit more tweaking on the mic. Sorry guys. I know this must be a little bit annoying and apprehensive, but it's kind of required on my end. I'm still attuning some stuff since I'm making some adjustments. It is an honor to meet you, Vidnofsir. I've come as an envoy of Sir Almeric, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights and acting leader of the Holy See. Indeed, you may speak, knight. For 1,000 years, men and dragon have been locked in an endless cycle of bloodshed and sorrow. To our shame, we have believed your kin to be architects of this war, but now we know the truth. That King Thornton and his Knights of 12 did willfully betray and murder the great worm Raktasgraver. Fuck it, I give up on pronouncing Dravanian names. Fuck it, I'm done. Shattering the peace between our peoples. For 1,000 years, our leaders conspired to conceal the truth, a truth which had which was last laid bare by the Warrior of Light, the Azure Dragoon and Ysael. Alas, A deception so intrinsically wrought cannot be undone in a moment, and our people labor to accept the truth. After an entirety of war, who would dare to dream peace could be at last within our grasp? Yet dream we must, as Ysayle once did, and we must make a dream reality, as she could not. We humbly beseech you, Vtuber, join hands with us in friendships once more, before the eyes of my people, in Ishguard. A most unexpected invitation. I have heard of your request, knight. However, I cannot yet give you my answer. May I ask why? This matter concerneth my sire. He must needs to be consulted. Moreover, Nath grow bold, even as they did before, and I would not leave my people at the mercy of the swarm. I thought we crushed their primal. God damn it. Then we will wait. After 1,000 years of war, we shall not give up on peace for want of patience. Fear not, knight. Thou shalt have my answer within thy lifetime. So soon, my humble thanks. I shall bear your words to my lord forthwith, until we meet again. That's good to hear. But the better question is, I need to deal with a primal again, don't I? Given the circumstances, I would say that went rather well. Yeah, I'd probably say that too, Afino. To be frank, I'm surprised our proposal was not rejected outright. Whether aught will come of it remains to be seen, however. That is very true. Mayhap I should take the opportunity to speak with some of the other dragons. But you need not wait for me. The return journey holds no fears for me now. Well, if you have no further needs of our services, then we should continue on to Charlene. We'd hoped to welcome a scholar who has agreed to aid us in the search of our missing comrades. Then I pray for your journey as swift and uneventful as ours was, and thank you again for sparing the time to assist us, even when such grave matters remain unresolved. I can think of no greater matter than a 1,000-year war, one which our friends gave their lives to see ended. Since, suffice it to say, I would be willing to make 1,000 such journeys to ensure that their sacrifice was not in vain. Damn fucking straight, Alphino. We would fucking do that 1,000 times over. Oh, and of that I have no doubt. Master Alphino, I only hope that the fates will not hold you to your word. So true. Walk away. Now we need to go visit that student of Baltesian, don't we, Alphino? Let's take off. Ah, shit, it's a fucking Lalafell. So, it would seem we have time to greet this scholar after all. How delightful. I shall be interested to hear what she means to go about finding Minfilia and Thancred. I can only assume she's privy to some new investigative technique. In any event, our first order of business is to rendezvous with Y'shtola and Idyllshire. Yes, let us just teleport there, literally. Let's just ride the Aether then, shall we? Give me a moment. It's getting quite cold in the room. Sorry, the Emperor needed to grab something more, how would I say, tangible. This is much better. Finally, we can finally talk with Y'shtola. It's been a while, hasn't it, Y'shtola? Ah, Vergil. 'Tis good to see you, I confess. I assumed your business in Annex Tri would detain you longer. Did your meeting with Vtuber go well? As well as can be expected. She must discuss her Almeric's proposal with Harris Volgir, of course, but she seemed to be amenable to the suggestion. What of the Charlene guest? Has she arrived yet? She has, but I explained that you would be joining us. But when I explained that you'd be joining us, she asked if she might use the intervening time to explore. I agreed to meet her outside of the front bridge. We should be on our way. Let us. And I love that. I'm just so used to just being left out, being the one guy that literally everyone walks away. You know, just the warrior of light, just being absolutely forgotten about until he's needed, huh? Man, that Dark Knight quest was so fucking right. And yes, I did do the Dark Knight quest. I ended up doing it alone because I'm not gonna lie, I thought about like timing wise. There's no fucking way I'm gonna be able to fit some of the content in. The only side quests that I probably will explore are like ones that are worthy or the raid or some of the raid stuff. Maybe some of the raid stuff. I don't know. It depends. Oh, there she is. Why are you running so fast?
I'm terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting.
You need not apologize. We arrived but a moment ago ourselves. Pray, allow me to introduce Krile, who has recently come from the Charlian motherland. She has generously offered to assist us.
Oh, please, think nothing of it. A trip to Eorzea was long overdue.
Ah, goddamn, my lights. Hey, Lawan. My phone is broken, have some kind of software error, and I don't have access to my PC right now, so I'm forced to watch your stream on my old smartphone, which is a broken screen because I don't want to miss it. Phew, that was a text while Ave my Emperor. Dude, what the fuck? I am surprised you're going to such lengths to actually get this done. No, props to you, my man, for actually making this fucking happen. To go the distance, to go the mile. Props to you. I know I haven't been able to stream, or I haven't streamed in almost a week, but still, props to you, my man. Especially since this was an unplanned stream. Or, like, that's really away from the schedule that I usually do, which is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Props to you. I have to clap at that dedication. I actually have to give it to you for that dedication. Props to you, my man. But back to the story. I hope your day's going good and that you'll hopefully actually be able to figure out what your problem is. I would love to help you, but when it comes to software errors, all I really can say is like every other IT, you know, we usually just Google that problem. Oh, please think nothing of it. Oh, wait. This is voiced.
You must be the warrior of light. Yes, you certainly do look the part. A pleasure to meet you at last, sir.
Oh, how lovely. We actually do look the part.
And who is that I spy but young Alphonseau Levieux himself? I dare say someone's grown an ilm or two in my absence. Or are those lifts in your boots?
God damn, how old is this Lalafell?
Miss Krile and I met at the Studium years ago. I shall forever be indebted to her for her sage guidance.
Sage guidance, you say? Not like he's gonna be a sage later.
It was no small task keeping him out of trouble, believe you me. The youngest ever to enter the Studium, him and his sister, 11-year-old prodigies. Suffice it to say, social graces were not among his list of talents. Striding up to his seniors on his first day, head held high. What was it he said again?
Oh god, we're about to see fucking Alphonseau in his fucking rebellious age.
Thank you, Krile.
Look at that fucking face. That is thumbnail worthy face right there. Thumbnail fucking worthy face right there.
For what? I haven't finished yet. Would you care to attempt a more dexterous deflection?
Mayhap we should save this delightful conversation for a more fitting occasion, when pressing matters do not demand our undivided attention.
Nice one, Alphonseau.
A bit much, but better. I can tell you have been putting your skills to use here in Eorzea. Henceforth, I trust you will dazzle me with your eloquence at the first time of asking. Right, on to more pressing matters. Finding Minfilia and the other missing scions.
Yes, let us actually get that done then, shall we? It'd be very nice.
You have new information to share with us.
A new approach, actually. Tataru recounted the tale of your escape, and it gave me an idea. Simply put, assuming Thancred left some manner of trail when you whisked him away, as is almost always the case with teleportation magics, I am confident I can find and follow it.
Really?
Then what are you waiting for?
What's the catch?
The wherewithal to do it. The fact is, my abilities aren't quite up to the task. Not in themselves, anyway. If I had Master Matoya's crystal eye, on the other hand...
Oh.
Then let us all call on her forthwith. I think it best that you explain your plan to her in person.
Let us. Hey, gonna buy a phone probably. I already googled and tried factory resetted it and I've tried factory setting it and chisel and nothing worked. And yes, nothing will ever stop me from watching my favorite VTuber. Doesn't relate to the fact that you're the only VTuber I watch. How lovely. You know what they say? Look. It's very understandable, Awan. It's very simple. It's a very simple concept. You can be number one if you just murder everyone else. As the saying always goes, how can you be you're always the winner if no one else is left standing. An overgrown ambition. Man, there's so many quests that need to get done. Probably do them on my spare time and do them myself. Because like I don't have the time for it. Like I can get more time done in Endwalker to do, I guess is the best way of putting it for you guys. Is that there's more time for me to do stuff on my own and like explore the quests and stuff like that. And the side quests, except for the Hildebrand one. Hildebrand I really want to do on stream. But a bunch of the other side quests though, I feel like we can get them done. Because trust me when I've been saying this, I know that you guys have only seen me be leveling Dragoon and Dark Knight, but I already got Dragoon, or I have Ninja up to 50, Bard up to 50, Black Mage up to 50, Arcanist to 50, Blue Mage I just started because Blue Mage things, and I don't know whether or not I'll continue, but either way, we will start Machinist. I probably will start Machinist later this week or next week. White Mage are at 57, Scholar at 50, and Astrologian's already at 47. So like, trust me when I say this, I've been playing a lot of the game offline and just grinding, putting my nose to the grindstone and just getting that XP, baby. All thanks to the Minfina earrings that I purchased a while ago. You did say you were headed for a cave, did you not? Because I certainly don't see a cave nearby. Is Master Matoya meeting us on the way or something? Ah, you don't know about the what is it? Max Potion? Yeah, we'll take Max Potion. Being the famous Master Matoya seems to have set Kyrell thinking. Oh yeah, I forget. Technically there's a wall right there. I've heard many stories of Master Matoya, some quite flattering, others less so. Rest assured, they're all true. True this way, and have care when you tread. Where you tread. Yeah, let's do that. You know, I do wonder if there's one thing that YouTube definitely needs to do is like have a directory. Or like have a way of just being able to discover more live content. They definitely said that they would work on it, which is nice of them, but still, it feels like how would I say?
Oh, is that trouble I smell? Or did you forget to wipe your boots on the way in?
Probably the second one.
Forgive us, Master Matoya. We will be sure to wipe them on the way out. And may I say how glad I am that age has not yet deprived you of your senses.
Ever so quick-witted, aren't we? To the detriment of your manners. Well, out with it then. What do you want?
Exactly.
Pray, allow me to introduce myself, Master Matoya. I am Kryl, of the students of Baldessian. I hope you will excuse our unannounced visit.
Baldessian, you say? Ah, yes. The old coot set up shop on the Isle of Val, didn't he?
Regrettably, our order's headquarters and the isle itself were obliterated by a magic of immense power. I have the blessing of light to thank for my own preservation.
Kryl, you too possess the Echo.
I'm surprised.
Well, yes, of course I do. Our order is devoted to uncovering the mysteries of Hydaelyn and interpreting her will, particularly through the study of her gift to us. It was in the course of these studies that I met and subsequently befriended Minfilia. She and I have rather a lot in common.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just as surprised as Alphino on this one.
You weren't supposed to. Not that I wanted to deceive you, you understand, but precautions had to be taken.
How so?
Yes, that's all well and good, but you still haven't told me why you're here.
Yeah, exactly. Why? Please explain to Matoya why you're here.
The students of Baldessian are gone, and there is naught I can do to change that. But the science of the Seventh Dawn can yet be restored, and my dear friend found. You have in your possession an ancient crystal of light, one you call your crystal eye. I believe I can use it to focus my abilities and locate one of the missing scions.
And there I was, thinking you might want to make use of my years of experience. Wait here.
Don't worry, Matoya. You helped us make us a battering ram to pierce through Alice's eyes.
Did I ponder the nature of this crystal and its familiar radiance, but never did I suspect it was a crystal of light.
On the cusp of an umbral calamity, souls blessed with the power of the Echo invariably appear.
On the cusp of an umbral calamity, souls blessed with the power of the Echo invariably appear. Ah! That isn't some massive fucking short foreshadowing.
To aid these, her chosen warriors, Hydaelyn bequeaths to each a slither of her strength in the form of a crystal of light. But as her strength wanes, so too does the potency of her gifts. This crystal, born of an earlier era, is infused with a power far greater than those of this age.
Interesting.
You could travel the length and breadth of the land and not find a crystal even a fraction as pure. Its value is beyond measure, as are the risks inherent in its use.
Why am I not surprised?
No two manifestations of the Echo are alike. I, for example, can converse with beings of every shape and size, excepting beasts, contrary to what others would have you believe. Language has nothing to do with it, of course. Rather, I am sensitive to the whispers of the soul. Their intent, their very essence even, the traces of which serve to guide the elementals to Y'shtola.
Really? So she can... Yeah, I have the feeling... So, to put this into layman's words for you all, she basically can tell if you're lying. She basically can read whether or not you people need to be bonked with a horny bat or not. It essentially tantamount to that. She can tell your intentions, which is quite surprising, which is very useful if you were trying to recruit members.
Far-fetched though it may sound, I believe that with your crystal eye, I may be able to pick up where they left off and follow the remaining trail to Thancred. That is, if I have your permission.
Well, the poor sod's not going to find himself. So, as long as you don't drop it or take it out of my sight, you may do with it what you will.
Thank Thank you, Master Matoya. Then let us begin.
So another thing about her abilities that made me realize is that she can basically speak using aether. She can understand etheric currents, which is really interesting. Real fucking interesting.
From the Black Shroud, the trail continues to the north and west, towards a mountain, the foot of Som Al. It was a near thing, but he was not deposited within the rock. I think.
The hunters of Tailfeather know those lands well. I say we begin our search there.
Are we about to find Thancred in Dravania? Well, this is the most interesting place to find him out of all places. Still, this will be the most entertaining of such. If I remember correctly, yeah, Idleshire's right there. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm just making sure like I'm doing like my correct like placements, because I couldn't remember whether or not that technically the Dravanian Forelands and them were separated by a mountain. I needed a moment of to remember where it was specifically. No, god damn it, Chadius, why are you in my way? Yes, by the way, my chocobo's name is Chadius. Were I to find myself in unfamiliar wilderness, my first instinct would be to seek out signs of civilization. Ordinarily, perhaps, but if his in his wounded state, he may not have wished to risk contact with strangers of unknown allegiance. Yet, even had Thancred chosen to remain in the forest, the hunters surely would have stumbled across his trail. Tailfeather doesn't strike me as an isolated outpost, though. Merchants' interests and traders pass through reasonably regulated, do they not? In which case, we'll need to provide more detailed description of when we question the locals. Fear not, Corelli. I've already preceded several sketches of Thancred for that very purpose. Exactly. Did you see a white-haired Dante-looking ass motherfucker? This is impressive. You drew him from memory? A skill I acquired some years ago, for reasons I no longer remember. I'm surprised you actually have photogenic memory, Alphino. And that you can draw, too. You're just full of surprises today. Everyone is, at this point. I promise we split into two pairs. Y'shtola and I will inquire the outlying encampments, while Vergil and Kiri, Kryl, question the residents of Tailfeather. Afterwards, we shall regroup near our Loth Asvath and then share our findings. Assuming there are no objections, let us be about it. Yeah, can I trade partners with you, Alphino? I'd like to stay with Y'shtola. Damn it. Alright, Lalafell, let's get this out of the way then, shall we? My, he certainly has matured, hasn't he? Hard to imagine he was once a boy who practiced drawing for hours to impress young ladies. Anyway, we had best get started. Find me for when you finish making your rounds. That's fucking hilarious that she knows the fucking reasons behind it. Oh my god. God damn. You guys see a white-haired Dante-looking ass motherfucker? Searching for a friend of yours. Let's have a look then. A surprisingly accurate description of the missing Thancred suggested from Alphina to have mistaking his life's calling. What? True, he could have actually. No, I think he probably could have become an artist. Nope, haven't seen him around. Sorry. Damn it. If one of the hunters didn't, hopefully the other hunters have seen around. Hopefully. But I don't think that's gonna be how it is. Yo, Marsa Champ. Have you seen this guy around lately? Can't say I know the face. You say he's something of a warrior. I've heard a tale of the other day about a Hurrian vagabond who was brought down a bandersnatch by himself, and with style. Way they tell it, he was dancing like with the beast like it was a bell of a blessed balls. Sounds like your man. That's good to hear. So he's in at least fighting conditions, I guess. So there's that to note. She Hurrian man. We're not exactly rare, you know. Could be more specific. Here's a sketch. You've seen him around? I did spy one bloke a while back. Didn't get a good look at his face, but it could have been him. This was beyond the forest, as I recall, along the river, to the west of the Tail Feather. I remember thinking he wasn't much of a hunter. This latter was making no effort to cover his tracks. See? That. And he was carrying an axe instead of a bow. I don't think it's him. Or at least... Okay, let's talk to Kral now. Finished? In that case, I think we've learned everything we can here. Let's see what the others have found. Sorry, sorry, I just needed a moment to compose myself. At least we have one lead. But they probably will have Y'shtola and Alphino probably will have more promising leads, if we're gonna be honest. Dude, fucking love the music of this goddamn fucking FF14. Ah. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. I have food now. So, yes. My apologies for our late arrival. We thought it would be wise to question as many hunters as we could. Many have made camp in this inescapable locations, ideal for hunting game, not so receiving visitors. Nevertheless, our time proved well spent. There have been countless signs of an exceptionally capable Hurrian hunter whom no one is familiar. Though none chance to see this man's face, his height and build must thank for his description, as does his fighting prowess. Hopefully he's alive. Probably. So you have the same tales. Be that as it may, we yet want for conclusive proof. Mayhap this is unrelated, but I heard a curious tale regarding a Vath trader. He came to Tailfeather in search of garments fit for a man of refinement, which seemed a rather curious description of one of his kind. Are you implying that Thancred sent a Vath to merchant in his stead? Why would he not go himself? Probably to not get captured. Well, if you recall, you yourself emerged from the live stream as naked as your name's day. In that same sense, I shall never forget. Is it now? Well, I was pleased to see. I mean, it was a simple statement of the fact. I stands to reason that Thancred found himself in the same predicament. Absolutely naked. In any case, he had dealings with the Vath. That should be able to tell us, no? Quite right. Kiri, quite right. Jesus. Y'shtola looked like he was about to fucking murder him. Like, goddamn. Well, what are we waiting for? For all we know, Thancred could be waiting for us in Loth Asvath. We must go and see Vath right away. Come along, everyone. Come along. Oh yeah, I forget. We're literally near it, aren't we? Yep. Right here. Alrighty, let's go see the Vath storyteller then, shall we? Vath Gate Guard. Prepping my voice for this one. Click, click, great hunters. You're welcome once more to Los Asvath. What do you seek this day? We seek a man with whom you are told to may have had certain dealings. Have you seen this guy? How curious. Hunters tires of goodly sport and pursue mortal prey? No, he's not prey, but a friend long missing. Click, click, good, good. He is a friend of Vath as well. One with whom we've traded many times. Truly, you are quite certain it was this man? There is no doubt, click, click. The flesh and clothed in skin came to us from Solamai, lost and weak. He offered meat and hides in trade, and in exchange we tended to his wounds. He brought us much flesh. So skilled a hunter he was, much flesh. When he asked for garments, we are glad to provide them. And where is he now? Click, click. Gone to Los Asgnath. Not long ago when he learned that the One Mind has summoned our god once more. Ravana has returned? Fuck! Told you! Vidnofsir did say the Nath have grown as before. But what could Thancred hope to accomplish by himself? Honored Elder, we thank you for your help. Would that we could repay this kindness ere we depart, but we must hasten to our comrade's side. Go, great hunters, let the Nath claim him lest the Nath claim him as a sacrifice, click, click. What are you? God damn it. Okay. Let's go save Thancred before things get too late. Hopefully he's alright, but something tells me I know what's gonna happen over there and we're about to murder somebody. Somebody is about to get smashed, and I can feel it. And not Thancred. I primarily mean that Primal. But I digress. They have grenades? God damn, I didn't even think they were that... I didn't think that they were that, advanced. I accidentally fat fingered that. I fat fingered the back jump.
Who else could be? Thancred. It could be Thancred. We must hurry.
That is not Thancred. Huh. God damn! I remember you.
This day, we reclaim the reins of history. This day, we rid ourselves of the Ascians forever.
Fools playing at heroes, all of you. Is this how you believe you can save your world?
Yes.
We can and we will, Ascian. You shall see. Or perhaps you will not.
Oh shit, they just hit the limit break. What the fuck is going on?
So you are the warrior of light. The savior of Eorzea. It's a wonder you didn't come sooner, what with the primal and all. Lost a step, have we?
Somebody's an asshole.
Have care. The ether moves strangely around him.
Yeah.
It would seem we share a common enemy. Mayhap you would tell us who you are.
Shall we show them?
Oh no. Oh fuck! Well, shit. Oh, why hello there. There he is. There's Thancred. Oh! God damn.
Not very sporting of you to interrupt. But so be it.
Oh, the lip syncing was completely shit there. I'm not gonna lie.
Mark well our faces, warrior of light. For we are the warriors of darkness. Walkers of a different path.
God damn it.
Shall meet again.
I fucking knew it. Whoever the fuck they were. This is gonna be interesting.
Warriors of Darkness. Really?
Either way. Thank you, Thancred.
Are you all right?
Pleasantries can wait. I'd rather not be here when the Nath arrive. Agreed?
I don't know how I feel about his voice actor. I kind of preferred the older one. He had more of jibe to him. Somebody like, you know what I mean? Somebody that when you listen to, you realize like this is a guy that how would I say? This is a fuckboy. I don't know how I feel about this new one. I'm not feeling it right now. Either way, welcome back, Thancred. It's nice to see you again.
Suffice it to say, our reunion was not at all as I pictured it. Waiting until the last instant to join the fray. 'Tis plain you have not lost your appetite for the dramatic.
My appetite for the dramatic? Have you forgotten the circumstances of our parting? The heroic last stand, the tunnel filling with light, and then... Had I known you intended to use forbidden magics to deliver me to some god's forsaken wilderness, I would have thanked you in advance.
Thancred.
If nothing else, you might have warned me that I would emerge from the live stream in the altogether.
God damn.
Eventually, I managed to fashion knives from some obsidian I found, and set about hunting for meat and hides.
I fucking love this squirrel. The squirrel is MVP. This fucking squirrel is MVP. You guys see this squirrel? This fucking squirrel is MVP.
Given that I'm not all that skilled in leatherworking, it's probably for the best that I met Vath before I was reunited with you.
Yeah. You're looking well, though. Though, what happened to your eye?
The fleshling clothed in skins of whom the storyteller spoke.
Ah.
A description which fit me as ill as the skins themselves. Happily, I was able to trade with the Vath for garments better becoming a man of refinement.
Ah. So, like right now.
From them, I learned of Ravana, and of the great warrior who had once laid him low.
How long were you knocked out?
And thence did you conclude that were you to track the Primal's movements, it would surely bring you into contact with the Scions once more.
Interesting.
It seemed a reasonable assumption. I could think of no one else with your enthusiasm for slaying beastmen gods. Until now, that is.
True.
Ah, yes. The self-proclaimed warriors of darkness. 'Tis only fitting that they stand in opposition to the warrior of light, I suppose.
Yeah.
I glimpsed the leaders past, if only for a moment. They were confronting a man in black. An Ascian, I think.
If we can be so sure of that, though.
If these warriors are capable of doing battle with Ascians and Primals both, they must be possessed of powerful protection. Protection not unlike the Echo.
But something holistically different instead. I am so curious where they're taking this storyline now. I've noticed Lansos doubtless ruminating on the implications of your encounter with the Warriors of Darkness. You good, Alphino? You good? Blessed with the power of the Echo and driven to put down primals, despite his declaration as they walk a different path, I struggle to see how their goals conflict with ours. Nor is that the only oddity. I find it passing strange that such exceptional individuals who have wholly escaped our notice until now. Surely we would have heard rumors and intend to recruit them to our cause. I recall no such adventures, and I would not soon forget their like, nor would any of us, I think. Once our primary duties was to scour the city-states for promising candidates, which is how Yida and Papayimo found Vergil. Ah, the memories. It would seem only yesterday that you slew your first primal. Speaking of which, I have distinct implication that it was not the first time the band of merry men and women have killed a god. I labor to believe that the band of prematurely gifted avengers have been traveling this land, slaying primals without our knowledge. It will probably imply gross negligence on our part. meaning that they had to have come recently. Which we all know they were on the fucking moon! Speculation will avail us not. There is far too much we do not know. For the present, we need to concentrate on what we do know, namely that Lord Ravana is no more, and Vidolfnir must be informed. The news may render her more receptive to Sir Almeric's invitations. That's very true. Since we have the affairs here well in hand, I shall take my leave. Simply being in the vicinity of this colony is giving me a stinking headache. I can't blame you. It smells like shit over here as well. If you need me, I shall be with Master Matoya. I would beg her for assistance in search of Minfilia. Wait, Minfilia is missing? I thought she escaped with Vergil. I shall explain on the road. Much has happened in your absence. Yeah, let's start explaining it to Thancred then, shall we? Oh, I like how they dropped us off immediately here. Before we do, character configuration. Where is it? No, it's not here. System config, sound. I do kind of want, turn the BGM off for a bit. Like, yeah, sure, I like it, but sometimes embracing the atmospheric, especially when I stream, it's just nice. You know what I mean, guys? Just having a different tone, because I'll be writing so much. The last thing I want to do is hear the same da 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 da, and then I dismount, and then it's like da 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 da. Like, I don't need that. Vinolfsphere, how are you? I have not thought to see thee again so soon, mortal. If thou seekest the night, know that she has long since departed for Ishguard. My thanks, Vinolfsphere, but it was not for her that we came. We bring good tidings. For you and yours, Lord Ravana has been summoned by the Nath, has again been laid low. Truly, once more you mortals have succeeded where mine own kind did fail. You have our deepest thanks. We would that we could take credit. The god fell by another's hand. Another, a revelation upon revelation. Regardless, it is cause for celebration. The Nath will have no choice but to withdraw. But to another matterings, I have tidings for thee as well. Regardings of Ishguardian invitations? As promised, I brought the matter to my sire. Hearken to his answer now. For 1,000 years I have mourned my beloved, who gave her life to forge a peace thy king betrayed. Such was my lot until child of Ishguard came upon me. From want of warmth she wrapped herself in a dream, yet the world will remember her deeds. For truth she fought, for justice she sinned, for redemption she sacrificed and became as light. To follow one heart to the faith in one's convictions, be it for weal or be it for woe, such is the folly and the glory of man and of dragon. He hath entered to choice to us, and we have made it. We will keep faith with you who walk in the light. Then you accept Sir Almeric's invitation? Let it be known that I, Vinolfnir, shall journey on to Ishguard on behalf of my people. We're honored to receive your answer. We will convey your words to our allies without delay. That's good to hear. At least dialogue is now open. As the saying always goes, to broker peace, the first thing that needs to happen is an open dialogue. Ah, fuck, I accidentally skipped it. It's happening, Ysayle. Something along those lines. Oh, hello? Game?
Even as the Scions celebrated the return of a long-lost friend, honorable men plotted to deprive them of another. Honorable men, to whom Sir Emmerich was no hero, but a scheming patricide.
Oh no.
Honorable men, who would fain wash the paving stones of foundation with the tyrant's blood. Honorable men, whose knife in the dark was the spark which set the city aflame, and who sang as it burned.
Oh no. Fuck. Well, hopefully he's not dead yet. Fuck, fuck, fuck. God damn it. Man, things keep on getting worse and worse. Right. Let's not see Sir Almeric rating. Are you quite well, Thancred? Yeah, you seem like you need to shave. Yes, quite well. Forgive me. You have given me rather a lot to digest. This whole affair with the Ishguardians and Dravanians and our friends nowhere to be found. It would seem that there's no end to our troubles. We have to face them head on, one at a time. For now, we must apply ourselves to a allotted task and leave the others to theirs. Remember, Thancred, we found you, as they found me. In time, we will find Yida and Papayimo, and Minfilia as well. These troubles will soon be but a memory, one which we'll look back on together. Pray, do not misunderstand. I do not mean to imply that it would be otherwise. I just merely wish I had rejoined our grand adventures at one of its more triumphal moments. Despite your recent accomplishments, the mood here is less than celebratory. But I have no doubt that they will enjoy many more glorious victories soon enough. And you may rest assured that I will play my part in them to the very hilt. I know you well. So then, to the congregation. About that. Fuck. Oh, this isn't good. Like, at all. Fuck. Time to see what everyone's reaction is to this now. So who's gonna be in charge while Almeric's I guess, recovering? That's even if he's still alive. You have returned. In the least, the fates are kind. In this, at least, the fates are kind. Greetings, First Commander. I am pleased to inform that Vinafir has accepted Sir Almeric's invitation. She has? Then these are glad tidings indeed. But would that the Lord Commander were here to hear them. Ah, he is otherwise engaged? Sleeping. Aye, sleeping off a knife that to the gut. Wait, what? What happened? Will he live? The surgeons tell me that he will make a full recovery, but Lord Edmond and Lord Artol but had Lord Edmont and Lord Eritol had not been on hand with when the assassin struck, he would not have been so fortunate. For mercy, they subdued the fiend before he could land the telling blow. The attack was just the beginning. Though. Not long after, buildings around the city, including several of ours, burst into flames. Bastards caught us completely by surprise. We've been we've been doused in the flames, but for every one we put out, there seems 2 more that start up. Casualties are mounting, especially in the broom. Just plain, these fires were started by the assassin's conspirators. Until they have been rounded up, there will be no end to this. Will you help us find them? Then let us be about it. God damn, wow, everything's just going up in fucking flames. Man, why can't anything go fucking to our... Why can't anything go right? Everything's always falling off. Ooh. We have new weapons. These flames are spreading. We must needs begin our investigation immediately. Witnesses must be found. Suspects must be identified. Have you been able to determine the precise locations of where these fires were set? Mayhap there is a pattern. If there is, we may have yet to discern it. Fires have been reported throughout the city, in both pillars and the foundation. Indeed, given the size of the area affected, I think it's best to divide our forces. Master Alfno and Mistress Yistola, I would have you take charge of the investigation in the foundation. I'll take it me and Thancred then are pairing up for this one. As you wish, mayhap Tataru can be assistance as well. Me and Vergil and me got the pillars. Oh, and they'll like me up there. Only question is, will the grizzled old rogues striking a pose over there be joining us? Ah, how lovely. Thancred of the Signs of the Seventh Dawn. And may I say it's a pleasure to meet you too, my lady. I bet the name... I'll bet. My name's Hilda. A scion, eh? And there I was thinking I found a fellow ruffian amongst all the illustrious personage. I will remain here to coordinate the fire-quenching effort. If you learn aught of the value, pray inform me immediately. That is all. Alrighty then. Off to the pillars. Well, we could begin sifting through charred rubble and questioning random passerby. In my experience, every town at least has one individual that can be counted on to know things he or she should not. There's always an information broker somewhere. Someone who's paying attention to the finer things that happen around in the city. So, who do you think it would be then, Thancred? Aye, the infamous Lord Emilian of de Fortams, lover of women and wine. Though neither care for him that much, they'd say he could gossip for Ishguard. Just the sort of fellow I have in mind. Capital suggestion, Vergil. He'll be in the Corsair for the most, make an effort to be seen, so let's go and see him. True. Grizzled I will accept, but old? Come on. Fucking... Thinking that he's an old man. Well, I can't blame him. I mean, he definitely looks like he's lost his... He definitely looks like he's matured a lot, or like, in terms of age-wise, because of the fucking beard. It really doesn't help that he also carries white hair. So, you know... But off to the jeweled Corsair, shall we? Melanian, do you know anything of this? Well, if it isn't Vergil, I dearest of all my friends. You're looking rather glum. Something the matter, old boy? Ah, yes, the arsons. Dreadful business, that, and awfully curious, wouldn't you say? There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it all, naturally. We've doubled the guard outside the manor, along with most of the other houses. Can't have an old pile going, have the old pile going up in flames, after all. Oh, in case you're wondering why the Hoplin is awash with refugees, the lower levels of the vault have been opened for those unfortunate souls who have lost their homes. Sir Almeric orders, from what I hear. Remarkable man. Not even a knife to the ribs can keep him from his duties. Actually, old boy, if you were thinking of questioning the refugees, I should be more than happy to accompany you to Hoplan. While you conduct your inquiries, I could offer words of comfort and distress to the despondent young maidens. God damn it. Wait a moment, I know what it is. You're giving me one of those looks, aren't you? You do me injustice, old boy. I will have you know my heart yearns for but one rose. Pricky though she may be, I sense you remain unconvinced. Very well. If you will help me prove the purity of my intentions, then I shall grace to rescind my offer. Now run along and catch those arsonists. That was not entirely what I had hoped for. Whose idea was it to come here again? Never mind. For our next step, I suggest we divide our efforts. While you question the refugees in Hoplan Virgin, I shall investigate the locations where the fires were set. Should you be soon to join me, Hilda? You know what? I reckon I would. You know what? I reckon I would. Can't have you roaming around in an unfamiliar city by your lonesome, can we? You're you've only got Rob blind and left shivering in your small clothes. You know, that is very true. He probably should be wearing something else different. If we're gonna be entirely honest, he probably should be wearing something different. Now, I could go over there, like, walk like a regular person, but I'm no peasant. We'll just teleport to the last Vergil and get this over with, shall we? You know, walking is just peasantry's travel. Something I don't want to deal with. Unruffled refugee. Ours was one of the first homes to be claimed, but I don't see how the fire began. It was only when I heard our neighbors shouting and I looked outside I saw the flames. We barely escaped with the clothes on our backs. Were it not for the church's generosity, I don't know what we'd do. Ah, shit, that reminds me. I need to do something very quickly. Come, my brothers and sisters. There's food and shelter enough for all of you in the Bastilla. Hallown's blessing be upon you, Father. I confess, we were not sure if we should come. There are so many unbelievable tales these days about the Archbishop and Sir Almeric and the Dravanians. Trust in your heart, brother, and pray not heed to the lies of lesser men. They seek only to lead you astray. Do you require succor as well, sir? I'm good. I'm here more asking about the fires. So the Temple Knights have begun the investigation at last. Good. This madness has gone on far too long. Would that I could do something to aid in your search, but I have a duty to these poor souls. Farewell, and may the Fury guide in your steps. Okay, there we go. Seems like everything is mostly going on. But I do question the church's involvement, though. Or at least there has to be a section that probably is involved. There's a man with a satchel. I saw him kneeling outside the window, and then there was smoke everywhere. And it was so hot and I couldn't breathe. I don't remember how I made it out. I suppose I must have climbed. Maybe my arm's getting the better. It's getting better after all. Let's rendezvous with Thancred then, shall we? Things seem to have at least gotten better in investigating all of this nonsense, but still. A man with a satchel is all that we really have to work with, unfortunately. Which sucks, but hey, what can you do? Ah, there you are. Anything to share? Yeah. Apparently a man with a satchel started the fires. We require more than muddled testimony of a traumatized girl if we are to identify the culprits. While you were questioning the refugees, we inspected the scenes of several of the fires, including the one near St. Raymond's Cathedral and another near the Tribunal. For our mercy, neither structure has suffered significant damage. Some might say they were spread by the grace of the Fury. Others might question how such ruthless efficiency arsonists contrived to fail so miserably on the 2 occasions where their target was a bastion of Ishguard and orthodoxy. Nothing conclusive, of course, but it does give us cause to wonder. Alfnod will doubtless have an opinion. Back to the broom. Yeah, I'll just pay the 100 gil. Even if it costs money, I still don't want to walk, guys. I'm not dealing with that. I'm just not dealing with that. You guys have to understand that that walking is just peasantry's travel. And that I only do it when it's absolutely necessary. Looks like something's about to happen. Ah, goddammit, I can't jump down. Well, at least they're there. Oh, seems like you found a man. Silence. Silence will avail you not, sir. Ah, Vergil, I was about to summon you. As you can see, we have detained a suspect. I found this man loitering near the remains of one of the stricken buildings. According to eyewitness, he was also present before the fires broke out. We wished to have words. He did not, so we insisted. Let me go, goddammit. You've got the wrong man. Yet you but reek of oil. And those burns on your hands. Occupational hazard, I suppose, but tell me, does arson pay well? I'm a victim, you imbecile. Look at me. Aye, there you are. After a fashion. You should know that your pious patron has already spurned us a delightful yarn about how his pet mongrel slipped the leash and set about burning half the city to the ground. Not very noble of him, I grant you, but those high-born types rarely do show loyalty to their pets. In fact, he called you rabid and begged us to put you down. That's bollocks. He's the one who told me to keep going. Even a sinner such as me could find salvation in the Fury's work, he said. I'd left it behind, tried to, with all my heart. Said my prayers every day like a good man, but he came to me. He came to me! And there you have it, Hilda. Would seem some kind of escort of our friend here to the Congression. Aye, so as long as you don't mind him limping when he gets there. Nice work, Thancred. That was incredible, Thancred, but how did you know he would confess? Well, I've seen his like before. A troubled soul, manipulated by men of power and wielded as a weapon. I could not be certain, of course, but given the stakes, I thought it would be worth the risk. And if our captain had called your bluff? Must we entertain hypotheticals? The world as it is vexing enough. Thank you, Thancred. Whether it be luck or judgment, we have at least confirmed that these arsons were orchestrated by a person or persons of influence. I think it's best we now return to the Congression and discuss how best to proceed. Yeah, probably best. Lucia will want to learn about this one. Oh, speaking of which, what are they talking about? Ah, yes, about that. I think the 12 of you returned to yourself, but what happened to your old outfit? Have fun talking about that one. That's definitely going to be an interesting tale. I wonder whether or not what is it? What is it? But Tataru will make him a new outfit because by God, he needs a new outfit. I need more water. That's what I also need. On behalf of the Holy See of Ishguard, I thank you all. The man you apprehended is being interrogated as we speak. Though he fell silent upon realizing he had not that he would not turned his master, he would soon tell us what he knows, one way or another. Eritol? Artiol? Artoriel? I forget how the fuck to pronounce his name. God damn it. Artoriel. Yeah, Artoriel. Pardon my intrusion, First Commander. Ah, Lord Artoriel. Have you come to see your father? He is attending to Sir Almeric in his chambers at present. I am. He bid me to bring this slave, salve. Then do not let me detain you, and thank you for your kindness, my lord. In times of trouble, every man must do his part. Would that I could do more. Refined as always, Artoriel. My Lord Artoriel did not seem to be in the best of spirits. It is little wonder, Master Alphino. His father is widely slandered, and his half-brother not yet cold in the grave. I'd be too if it were like that. Ah, I have to pick one? A banded chest containing a piece of accessories of slaying. Yeah, I'll take this. Look, I'm good on Gil. But I do want to open that coffer, though. Pry open. What do you got for us? I didn't think it'd be this. Why, thank you. This will do nicely. Fuck. What isn't dead or recreated in a goldsmith's workshop can never die. Primal accessories for aiming, healing, casting. We'll probably get this one. Paladin silver piece. Lucy is not the best. Is not one to rest on her laurels. Alrighty, let's see.
I do not mean to diminish our accomplishments, but until we identify the ones who ordered the fires set, our work is far from finished.
Between the various conservative and religious factions in Ishguard, I dare say there's no shortage of parties who would like to see the status quo preserved. Do any likely suspects spring to mind?
Well, we'll see about that.
Far too many to count.
Holy shit, you're walking, bro? God damn, Almeric.
A healing well. Thank you.
Is but a scratch.
Time is of the essence. Lest we forget, these men would sooner put their own city to the torch than see it change.
Not surprising.
When our enemies learn that we have apprehended their arsonist, there is no telling how they will react.
Probably start more fires.
Lord Commander, an armed mob has seized control of the vault.
Oh, god damn it.
And now we know. Tell us what happened, sir. Spare no detail.
I bet you it's all the people in the church.
We were directing refugees into the basilica, as you ordered, when all of a sudden, men brandishing weapons were all around us. It happened so fast, my lord. We had no time to respond.
God damn it.
They've taken the refugees hostage and barricaded themselves inside the vault.
And they sent you to deliver their demands.
They, the true brothers of the faith, demand that a conclave to select the next archbishop be held forthwith. Furthermore, they declare that you, Lord Commander, are guilty of patricide and high treason, and that you must surrender yourself at once to receive of the Fury's judgment.
God damn it. It's always the fucking church.
Ridiculous. I mean, do they honestly think that executing Sir Emmerich would change anything? that the truth will somehow die with him.
These fundamentalists rage against the passing of the old ways, unable to accept there can be no going back.
Given the fanciful nature of their demands, a peaceful resolution does not seem likely. If the hostages are to be rescued, it will be by force, I fear.
Agreed. Lucia, take a contingent of knights and establish a perimeter outside the entrance.
At once, Lord Commander.
Hilda, I need your people out in force throughout the Broom. When word spreads of the situation, the friends and family of the hostages may try to take matters into their own hands. I will not give these militants more targets.
God damn, Almeric is fucking a good leader. Holy shit, man's already thinking 12 dimensions into this goddamn thing.
Assault on the vault. Master Alphino, can I count on the support of the Scions?
Woo! We're fighting again, finally! Let's go. Is this the vault but on hard mode? Fuck yeah!
We are in your debt.
I shall join you as well, Lord Commander.
Artoriel?
Your assistance is most welcome, Lord Artoriel. To arms then, friends. Time is against us.
Let us. The more the merrier. It is time we pay. It is times when days of old are passing that you will see the most rife amongst those who do not believe. Such is the fate of man, to cling on to the past, thinking that they can hold on when the future is barreling towards them at extreme speeds. Closest one would be the Jeweled Corsair. Okay. So I will have to say this much though, today's stream will literally be broken down into 3 parts. Or like the rest of Heaven's Ward will be broken down into 3 parts. This being obviously the first part. What is it? The first part because because there's 3 post patches and we'll be all doing them within stream. Or I break it down into 2 parts, so that way there's 6 streams in total. But probably we'll do 3 parts, like I originally intended. Because I don't know how much content there is that I can actually shift through. Listen well. We will enter the Basilica silently via this gate. According to our latest reports, there are at least 6 hostages being held within. The numbers and readiness of the true Brothers of Faith are unknown. I am told one claimed to have served under Thoradin 7th. Might be the same true. Might the same be true of the rest. Given the swiftness on which we seize control of the vault, I think it's highly likely yes, which means that they may possess the knowledge required to turn the binding forces against us, or the building's defenses against us. Be that as it may, we have no choice but to press on. Lord Artoriel, you are a brave man and true, and none would dare question your honor if you choose not to risk your life in this endeavor. Are you certain to wish to join us? I'm no stranger to the battlefield, Sir Almeric. My arm will not falter. My shield will not break. Hallowed as my witness, we shall bring these fanatics to justice. Just like your half-brother. Well said, my lord. Friends, follow me. Give me a moment. I need to take off my jacket. Oh shit, wow, they're actually using this. I'm surprised. First, deal with these. We need to get our debuffs up. Chaos thrust into them. Start stacking. Oh, for fuck's sakes, I fucked up. Oh no. Nope. Kill him, kill him, kill him! Fuck them up! Fuck them up! Fuck yeah! Are you injured? Bless you. You must hurry. The others are taken elsewhere by Sir Simonard. Sir Simonard. This is indeed the work of the Archbishop's formal servants. On your guard, they sounded the alarm. God damn it. I will hold the entrance and look after this one. Understood. Y'shtola, you good? Okay, we're good. Secure the hostage, Vergil. Leave the others to us. Understood.
Down with you!
Let's drop in then, shall we? Everybody, feel the praise. Me and Thancred just destroying their backline like good DPSs. That's very good, very good. It's been a while since I played Dragoon, so give me a second while I remember to do my rotations and everything, guys. Sorry it has to be like this. It's over now. Is it over? No. Yes. He just said it. They took the others somewhere else. It happened so quickly. That's one. That's two. So where's the rest? That's a better question. Ah, how lovely. Never mind. We don't need to look for them. Looks like it's just down to the two of us. Or the three of us. Alrighty. Seems like it's gonna be that way. Best of luck with you guys.
You underestimate me.
Yeah, you underestimate a man that doesn't that still has a knife to his wound and he's still able to fight. I am like absolutely impressed by the physical prowess of Almeric. That even after a gut to the knife or a knife to the gut, he's still fucking fighting. Like, god damn. Oh shit. Like, that won't get in our way later. Sir Simonard, lay down your arms and release the hostages, and you will be shown mercy. I give you my word. Ha! Those words of a heretic and kinslayer. I would sooner trust a dragon. Activate the knights. We shall show the hostages the same mercy he showed the archbishop. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Shit. Well, fuck. Unlike you, Sir Almeric, I'm a man of honor. By my hand, you shall receive the Fury's judgment. Sorry, I need to grab something. So it is to be a trial, then. Lord Artoriel, Vergil, leave us and save the hostages. I will deal with Sir Simonard. Are you sure, dude? You had a night. You know what? Fuck it. I trust you. If you're able to kill that many men and still be kicking, fuck it. Go right ahead. I have faith in you. They're literally cheering him on. Come, let us see whom the Fury is still wounded, Vergil. If we do not move quickly, he will surely fail. Let us. God damn, they're taking a fucking beating over there. I'm surprised. This is gonna hurt. Come on. Just go down already, for fuck's sake. Okay, hold up. We're doing a button swap. Sorry about that. I need to change that. I'm changing that over. I'm saying fuck it. I really do need to change that over. There must be others nearby, but where? Yeah, exactly. Where would the fuck they be? They're over there. Okay, yep. I know where. Oh, fuck, you're low. Okay. We need to hurry. We need to hurry that one. That's someone who is not gonna live. We don't hurry. Sorry for the late arrival. But I'm sure you'll be fine now. I see no others nearby, Vergil. Come, Sir Almric will need our help. Let us move. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So where is this the 6th one then? Yeah, because there's 2, 3, 4. Unless there are 2 more hostages. I lost count. Fuck. Almric, are you okay? God damn. Stay alive, Almric. We got you, buddy. I have the blood of a dragoon with me. I shall not lose another friend here in Ishguard. You shall fall to my blade. Pierce the sky and deal with Fanging Claw. You seem to be doing all right, Sir Almric. Oh, this must be the last one. Young boy, we've come to save you. He took Mally. We must hurry. The priest took Mally upstairs, where he sought to kill him. God damn. Have no fear, child. We will save your friend. Fucking fanatics. I swear to God.
Where is he? Where is he?
God.
No closer.
Damn it.
You have nowhere to run. Release the girl and surrender.
Surrender to whom? The blasphemer who throws wide the gates to our enemy? Who breaks bread with him and calls him brother? Ungodly swine! I would sooner die than surrender to you.
Is it godly to spill the blood of an innocent child? To burn the homes of your brothers? Tell me, priest, is that godly?
He's not wrong.
Do not speak to me of godliness, heathen! Your father's blood is on your hands, as is hers!
Shh. Holy fuck, they're actually doing it. Well, let's see how this plays out. I'm so curious now. Watch the dragon to save her. Dragon? Swoop. Swoop. 3, 2, 1. Swoop. Yep. Swoop. Swoopity doop doop. We fucking called it.
But
Vtuber!
Well met, knight. Mayhap I chose an inopportune moment?
Not at all. Pray forgive us this most unworthy reception. We are honored to have you with us, and right glad of your aid.
There's no way they'd kill a kid here.
Fortune delivered the child unto me. I had but to receive her.
I know, like straight up they were I felt like that fucking grin looks like they were fucking breaking the fucking model to try and achieve that. Holy shit, dude, because the face, I can tell you that they probably didn't rig the faces to handle that ever. So they probably were breaking the model uniquely for that moment.
thank you for saving me.
By the way, Connor, how are you? So what about the priest, though? I don't want to know what happened to him.
Never did I think to be indebted to so unexpected a savior. But full glad am I to be so.
Friend of Izel, warrior of warriors, I had hoped to meet with thee.
Hello there.
I bear a message from my sire.
Something good. That's good. Or is it bad news?
Upon returning to our lands, Nidhogg's shade did sing unto his brood, and they for skies unknown did then take wing.
Fine, got schoolwork is I'm getting done, and friends hopefully to see in VR chat. Okay, that's good. Thanks for popping to the stream. Today's gonna be, I don't know how long it is. How long today's stream is gonna last, so we're only doing point 1 of the expansion, and then the others I'll probably do in another stream. Using a standalone quest is such a pain. I know how it feels.
This thou must know, for your fates are inextricably bound.
Like, I know the pain of it using using a quest is painful, especially for VR chat because you can't see certain models. But for me personally, I'm not gonna buy a quest. I'm gonna wait on Steam VR's standalone. Hopefully that will be good. Will be good enough for my needs. Because I don't want to deal with having to create an account and everything. And it seems very clear that Steam is very close to releasing their own standalone VR that will compete probably with what is it? That will probably compete with what is it? With the Oculus Quest. So yeah.
What of Estinian? Is he truly lost to us?
Such matters are beyond my ken. I but bear my father's words. Take from them what thou wilt. Fare you well, mortals.
Ah. To see a dragon. Enter Ishguard.
So it
Times
is
are
as they
changing.
say then. A great white dragon swooped down from the heavens to rescue an innocent child.
Yep.
A most unexpected turn of events, but not an unwelcome one. The people will not soon forget this day.
Yet how will they choose to remember it, Sir Emmerich? And will these events serve to bring man and dragon closer together, or drive a deeper wedge between brothers?
Who is to say? As time will only tell.
For years, the world these men once knew is changing, and with ungentle swiftness to boot. Though their actions are misguided, their sentiments are only to be expected. You may be sure that others will rally to their cause. I share your desire for a lasting peace with the Jovanians, I do. But I would not see it built on the bones of our countrymen, nor on our own.
So true.
I see much of horsifying you, and I could not bear to mourn the passing of another son.
Lord Edmund.
God damn. That fucking hit hard. That hit hard. That hit hard. Well, right now all I have is a laptop, and I don't think an HP Envy even supports an eGPU without taking it apart. Yeah, probably. Well, everything all ends that ends well. This has been a day of surprises, has it not? 'Tis a pity that Vinafir could not stay longer. Yes, I think it's fair to say that she timed her departure rather less than her arrival. Well timed scarcely does it justice, but the moment later would have been moment too late. Let us pray the Ishgardians have yet harbored doubts will take these events to heart and accept the truth of Sir Almeric's words. Well, 'tis only meet to inform Tataru of what has occurred here. If you have needs of me, I shall be in the Four Toms Manor. Allow me to accompany you. Tataru would never forgive me if I left the Rising Stones without saying goodbye. Ah. A moment, Vergil. I wish a word. Sure, Y'shtola. Tell me, does Thancred seem quite well to you? I know what you mean. I'm not sure how to put it in words, but you sense it too, it seems. A subtle change. and most imprecisable apt to most. I myself did not notice that at first, but upon closer examination, I saw that his etheric flow has been irreparably disturbed. As a result, I silently suspect that his ability to manipulate aether has been compromised. Simply put, Thancred no longer has the ability to possess magics. Oh shit! It would do much to explain why he chose to remain in the wilderness instead of seeking us out. He would have compelled to solely rely on traditional methods of travel, significantly prolonging his journey. And when he learned that a nearby beast tribe was making preparations to summon a primal, it may have seemed more sensible to wait. But it is little more than speculation. Until I have proof, pray speak no word of this. I understand. I'll leave it in your hands. Right then. I should be on my way. Kral and I may have charmed Master Matoya for now, but who can say how long it will last? I'll see you over at Idleshire then. God damn. Fucking impeccable timing, man. I fucking called it. But it's finally time we, like, wrap up. Let's wrap up at least this one. Yes, take me inside. Let me just check something really quickly. I need to check something.
That Vidofnir should chance to arrive even as the girl fell. Truly, I could not have planned it better myself.
Ah, good. We were afraid you might have left.
Don't worry, Artoriel. Is there something of the matter that you wish to precisely call us?
A shield, my lord?
Fit for a true knight. An expression of our gratitude to you and yours. Long overdue.
Thank you. I shall bear the shield with pride.
But there is something else I would discuss ere you part. Something which cannot leave this room. My father will soon step down as head of our house.
Really? Holy fuck!
Sir Emmerich was not the only one to fall under suspicion following the death of the Archbishop. There are some who believe my father complicit in a coup d'etat.
I
He
see.
intends to renounce his title to absolve our house of suspicion and secure the support of our peers.
I understand.
Surely there must be another way to convince Houses Durandare and Zemail.
So I said to him. Alas, he will not budge.
He'd rather that. I understand. I understand why. I definitely can understand where he's coming from.
Ever since I was a child, I knew that I would one day succeed my father. The thought of it filled me with pride. Yet once I learned the day was at hand, my heart was filled with naught but dread.
I understand.
Our legacy is built upon the lies of our forefathers. In accepting this title, am I not perpetuating this injustice? Why should I become the next count?
Oh, I know how that feels. As your brother once said, a knight lives to serve.
You sound just like him. Aye, I suspect that is what Horsefon would have said. To aid those in need.
Exactly, Artoriel.
When you look on that shield, I trust you will remember his words. And should I once more find my resolve wavering, I ask that you show me the way. You were a brother to Horsefon. will you be a brother to me as well?
Of course. House for Tom's gave me a roof under my house, above my head, for when I was at my lowest. I see no reason why not to lend a shoulder when you are in need, my friend.
Come, Emanuelaine. There's much to be done. For Father, and for Sir Emmerich, and for Ishguard.
He was lost in thought.
To think we share the same blood. Pray excuse us.
Understandable.
Those were the days of promises and vows, of tentative first steps into an uncertain future. A future shaped by the choices we made, in ways we could never have foreseen. Born of good and evil, of light and darkness, and shepherded by our hand. Be it for weal, or be it for woe.
From the memoirs of Count Edmond de Fortemps heavenward, as goes light, so goes darkness. And that is the end of 3.1. As come light, so does darkness. Or as goes light, so goes darkness. Orianger. This is thy proof. The Gernan Orsiles? Apotheca? It is the truth of long forgotten, a tale of the beginning, and of the path we have been set upon. Our fates were ordained long ago, Archon. The Garleans are no exception. Nor the Triad. You know what must be done. I have a sneaking suspicion who that might be. Or specifically whose twin that might be. Huh. Interesting. I've seen that tattoo on someone's neck before. And that waddle. Well? Everyone has their orders. The masks will attack us as soon as all units are in position. The Imperials won't know what hit them. I fear it will be bloody. But Ralgar Ralgar it better be. We cannot stay here forever, Yida. We have other responsibilities. I know full well what my responsibilities are, and I mean to fulfill them. Every one. Where are they? I'm so curious now what happened to them. Though I have a sneaking suspicion where they might be. Little Alamigo. But we'll talk about that. Or not Little Alamigo. Alamigo. But for now, we will save this for another day. I know. But I said that I'd break the streams down into, like, batches, and that's what we will do. Speaking of batches, you know what we need to do? We need to go talk to a lot of these guys. We have some side quests we want to do. And that's what we will be doing. Lord Vergil, during your absence, a stranger came calling. Upon learning that you were away, he left a message in the effect that he wishes to speak with you, and will be awaiting you in the Rising Stones. If you have no mind to oblige a stranger, please be careful. I cannot well explain why, but it put me else at ease to simply be near him. Interesting. Interesting. Oh god damn it, people are spamming fucking... What the fuck is going on here? God damn it. Fuck it, you know what? I'm not bothering. Let's go see what these gods of Eld are. Let's see what they're up to, then, shall we? Who was this messenger? I bet you it's a Scion or Asian. My thanks for coming. Huh. I expected a man with masks. Technically, I was right, but... You're new. Unkalhai is my name, and I serve a friend. I sought you out because I might alert you of the rising threat of the beings known as Icons. You are aware of the threat, you say? Aye, but I speak not of primals, which you are exceedingly well acquainted. It may interest you to know in the term of icon and the beings to which refers precede the Garlean empires by eras. You see, is a name which Allergens called godlike beings, the dark divinity Odin among them, and the Garleans, whom seek to emulate the glory of the ancient Allegan, have simply availed themselves of it. Pray permit me to continue the tale. Ariange? Ariange. Ah, Ariange, how kind of you to join us. Ah, the Warrior of Light's comrade. As the Warrior of Light's comrade, my participation is but to be expected. After all, the matter doth pertain to the very fate of this star. The Icons of Eld, in the distant past, those might beings did offer fierce resistance to Allegan Empire. However, they eventually fell to the men of Allaga, who devised the means by which to capture them. And it did not end with capture. As you know well, the Allergens also learned how to harness the Icon's power. They refined this knowledge into Aether Chemical Research Facility on Alizai, and within the centrifugal crystal engine, they sealed off the beings, the Warring Triad. What was the first and foremost to acquire the infinite power of the Warring Triad that the Archbishop did seek Alizai? That makes sense. But in the wake of his defeat, the bindings which confined the Icons were severely damaged. Doubt not, but that they will fail completely ere long. Know that we did not condemn you for striking down the Archbishop. You were simply fulfilling your destiny, and yet, were the Warring Triad to be released into this world, unimaginable destruction would ensue. Take heart that there is still that there is hope still. Through swift action, we may prevent their awakening and see them released. But in dealing with this new threat, our first step must be contend with the old. 2 savage gods are returned, and I fear summoned once more by their worshippers, and at the strength far surpassing their previous incarnations. I speak of the primals Ravana and Bismarck. If left unchecked, they will inevitably seek the power of the Warring Triad. This will serve to feed the confluence of chaos and hasten the Icon's awakening. To wit, we needs vanquish both their kinds and pray thee. However, to first focus upon the gaze upon the primals, ere we turn our attention to the icons and their fitful slumber. I shall return to the walking sands forthwith and consider such measures as are available to us. Meanwhile, I bid thee to attend the task of eliminating the primals. Young Un Ukalahai shall assist thee. Rest assured, he is not our enemy, for the time being at least. You say for the time being at least, so who the fuck are you really? Now I'm most curious. The diabolical midrick, the thought, and then the brought wakes. If we are to prevent the waking of the White Triad, the Bismarck must be cast down once more. I'm aware of the rather orthodox message employed last time and had in mind follow established precedent. That said, islands are not easy to come by. Yeah, true. Should this not be necessary, but you may as well show the gemstone to Chief Senyu. He is known as the Weeping Eye of Manu Mukamanai, and it will ensure that he is completely committed to our cause. Oh, and before you ask, I've already informed Master Garland of our plans. He is currently en route to Blue Window. Talk around the clock. Alright, so let's see what our next target will be. As you prepare yourself for battle, so too does Ravana. Within Taka's talk, he builds his strength, feeding upon the prayers of his innumerable children. But those same children will not suffer you to live should you surrender yourself to them a second time. Nay, you must devise a new way of approaching the Lord of Hive's domain. Consult with the storyteller, the Elder of the Vath, and he will aid in this endeavor. Take this bauble. 'Tis known among the Nath as the Burning Eye of Ravana. When the time comes, he will know what to do. Interesting. Where are you getting all of these trinkets? The time has come, Warrior in Light. We must move against the White Triad now or suffer the consequences. The seal is cracked and the icons stir. Should you be allowed to awaken and resume their titanic conflict, it would be like the coming of a second calamity. You, Vergil, will run the boast of eliminating the threats. That said, the act of ensuring the containment facility itself prevents unique challenges. So unique, in fact, that I struggle to locate an individual who require talents to surmount them. Were it not be for impressively diverse connections of your fellow Scion, I may still be searching. Happily, however, we were able to furnish me with a suitable candidate. Now, along with you and the Echo-based companion, all the pieces we need to proceed with the deadly game are arrayed on the board. Victory hinges no less than the total discretion of the Warring Triad. But we know that but we must know where the interface of those who covet Allergen's primal harnessing technology. I speak, of course, of the blindly gasping hand of the Garlean Empire and its fumbling agents. The ignorant meddling of the Empire has served only to hasten the Icon's awakening, and it is my master's desire that the Triad be dispatched before the Imperial forces delve too deeply. Before the nearest wakefulness, the Icon Sephiroth should be the first adversary. Make your preparations and join me for the flagship in Alzai. We shall speak further there. Let us... Okay, so... This is definitely interesting. You know, we'll first go deal with the diabolical Bismarck, and then we'll go down the list like that we properly should for this quest line, because very clearly we were meant to slay the first two primals first and then handle that other one. So let us then, shall we? The great Netherling warrior who chased the clouds from our lands returns. With gentle zephyr wind, Sanu has plea, and hope's nearing Nedling lends an ear. Zandu takes shelter from Vundu storm, by virtue of peace offerings and respect commanded by Zandu chief. Now, though, the rains threaten to fall again. The symbol of chief's power is a great mask he wears, a mask that grows old and worn. A chief who barely shabby marks, who wears shabby masks is a chief who commands as much respect as a summer day's drizzle. Tribal mask is made from the scale of Wakuyan, a great Sanyu who nests in Neverett, where the Vanu deep or forget. Okay, interesting. I think I may have actually done the worst one. Yep, shit. Yep, I joined the wrong one. Fuck. Hold up. Where's my journal? Reap what you sow. Just gonna nip that off its bud. No reason for me to go there. They don't even offer anything. So you know what? We're just gonna continue with the storyline. The Tremone remains to be the Charmone returns, and with it the white. So too comes the great Netherling warrior. Here you go. I was told to hand this to you. Like double rainbows in the mist, so who knows what to make of this? An eye in the hands of the Netherling. Storm clouds of Vondu are no match for the eye's might. Smash it against the Aetheryte of the white whale's crown, and he will be vulnerable once more. Bind him with chains of steel and drive him from the cloud sea. Return Zephyr winds and sunlight to our lands. Sid, where are you, my man? We're going whale hunting again. Just like the ancestors of old, I'm ready to rumble and tumble with the blur, with the whales. Let's go. Enjoy the atmospheric music instead of the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Because I'm not gonna lie, I really want to enjoy all the music that SoCon and the team has made. Oh, there they are. Ishguard. Oh, we're good. There you are, Vergil. The Enterprise Excelsior is ready to depart whenever you are. Say again? Chief Sonu wants you to smash some gemstones against the Aetheryte to dispel a barrier of storm clouds. I don't even know where to begin. But the hell's with it. Maybe it'll bring us good luck. I'll rendezvous with you there. Ah, shit. Guess it's time to fly into Vanu territory. Now that I think about it, I haven't unlocked that much of the map. I'm looking at it now. There really is only places that you can reach after you've what is it? After you've unlocked flight through the area. Which is most interesting. Oh, that's definitely above us. God damn. How high is this map? Yeah, look at that. They're really high up there. Holy shit, dude. Like, this probably has to be one of their tallest maps in terms of, like, taking advantage of, like, the verticality space. Like, holy hell. God damn, look at this place. Oh, I literally have to be standing on this thing. Too far away. I'm literally standing on this to tune it. God damn, this crystal must be massive then. After the pause, you smash gemstone against the Aetheryte. Nothing much happens. Out of habit, you tune with the Aetheryte. And once more, nothing happens. I like how that just pops up. It'll be a while before we can do that, so why don't we do the next one? The Annex Shrine, teleport we are over there, then visit the Vath Nest and collect that quest. And then finally, after we collect that one, what we will do is actually go over and what is it? And then do the Sky Pirates quest. Because the truth of the matter is I don't know really what I'll be doing for the next 20-ish minutes. Because let's be honest, I probably might not be able to get this done on stream if I'm going to be entirely honest. Like I said, I'm just doing the MSQ because there's so much stuff in FF14 that there's just some content that I just want to enjoy by myself. The truth being that. So that's probably what I'm going to be dealing with. Click, click. Our hunter friend, welcome. You are hunting gods once again? Ah, the non-mind is glad for your thirst for divine blood. You know what? I think I might take that divine blood thing for myself later. Ever more rapturous do the one mind grow as they seek offerings to gut our deity's insatiable appetite. Another path to our god's domain? Yes, yes, there is but one way. You must seek out a Ginhive on the Faustarska and attune your spirits to Aetheryte in coast within. But the deed is not possible. We're here where the crystal is warded by ancient ritual magic. The one mind has not woven the seal such that only the most worthy of warriors shall be granted to granted leave to enter the Tokas Tok, and they not share with the non-mind when they consider worthy. Alright, time for another Aetheryte tuning. Shall we? Oh, it's all the way over there? God damn. I mean, their entire homes are made out of Aetheryte to some degree. I wonder how bad that smells. Like, because it obviously keeps the dragons out from hunting them. Very clearly. So the question is, how bad does it smell? I wonder actually what it smells like anyway. I just passed all of them. Now this one's more acceptable Aetheryte crystal. A little bit bigger than the usual ones, I think, but I think overall better. As you pause, you smash the gemstone against the Aetheryte. Nothing much happens. Out of habit, you tune with it, and nothing much happens. Man, I fucking love the dialogue of these. Ah. I need to get these quests done at some point. Especially this one, storming the hull at some point. But I'll do that on my own time. For now, let's go to Ishguard. Last time I checked, there's a quest line that I should go check out. Where is it? Ishguard. So there is. Foundation. Thank you for the teleportation. Specifically has to do with sky pirates. So we definitely will have to see that one. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'm sure that there was other quests I needed. So, so you want to be machinist? Better bill of hunting. I know those two. What was it again? What was it again? Oh, yeah. It's by the... Where is it? Where is it? There it is. It's in the Pillars district. God damn it. Now that I see the Pillars, the first thing I'm reminded to is a fucking JoJo reference. And I can already hear the Pillarman theme going, Let's see this. Unquiet Trader. Ah, sir, you have the look of a lad who's seen his fair share of trouble. Mayhap you're willing to help me with mine, and capable sort to head into the sea of clouds and track down my missing airship. I had to mortgage my soul to get the vessel built, so willing to contact to ferry supplies over to Cloudtop for a real weight off my mind. But it seems my luck ended there. My ship was due back in Ishguard bells ago, and I've been praying for a glimpse of her sails ever since. I can't help fearing the most of if she run aloof of sky pirates. My creditors will have their pounds of flesh. You think me foolish to fear piracy so far above the waves? Well, let me tell you that no honest merchant is safe now that the airship production has, if you will exercise the pun, taken off. Any scoundrel with a slack of coin and vague sense of direction can terrorize the skies. Oh, yes. The breed of buccaneers like to paint themselves as dashing explorers braving the unknown, but the truth of their nature is right there in the name. Sky pirates. Given half the chance, they'll strip your ship of every last scrap of cargo and then cry, "Yar!" as they launch you screaming over the rails. I've heard the stories. Please, you must make haste to Camp Cloudtop. That's where the shipment was bound, and inquire as the fate of my poor ship. Oh, and my poor helmsman. Ask Ramont. He'll know, if any man does. Well, this is definitely an interesting storyline. Sky pirates. This is all quite new to me. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Abatha Spine. There it is. Yeah, that's Helix. We're back here again. Go to Camp Cloudtop and speak with these individuals then, shall we? I'm so curious what they're up to. And the whole idea of sky pirates, to me, that's fucking hilarious. That won't be the first time in Final Fantasy XIV or JRPG that sky pirates have existed. A supply airship has gone missing, you say? Well, it could easily explain why our provisions are late in arriving. In fact, I did spy Vergil catching a rather erratic course northwards for a short while ago, but it seemed disinclined to make port here. I paid it little mind. Not the most compelling piece of evidence, I grant you, but I have witnessed not else of interest. I suggest you investigate the landmass to the north. Rest assured, I will send word if I spy any other sign of errant supply ship. Interesting. This will be most interesting. You seem to be in need of saving, my man. Aid, I say. These villains made me plunder my plunder my cargo. Oh, what do we got here then? Then some sort of harrow, do you? I think you need to back off. Well then, you don't mind if me and my mates join the fun. Make it more heroical tale, won't you? The tale of how 3 sky pirates fell to meddling little shite of his own bloody eyes. Oh yeah, only if you knew who you're messing with. Oh shit! I know that design. What the? Oh gods, I know that ship. It's... Who are you? So, you're the scrags who've been dragging our good name through the mud. You're Red Bill Leofond. We ain't done naught to you and yours. What do you want with us? I think I made my position pretty clear. You take the mantle of the Sky Pirate, you agree to a certain code of conduct. And codes aren't worth much if you folk go around breaking them. Frankly, lads, you're making us look bad, and we can't have that. No hard feelings, though, eh? God damn, he executed those bastards quick! No mercy. I like. Oh, thank you, Master Leoford. Thank you. I'm certain my master will wish to repay you. If your employee is doing business in Ishguard, he'll likely know a merchant or two who trades with me associates. Tell him to say it's for Leofold, and any reward should reach me soon enough. As for you, adventurer, ain't often they see someone beats me to the scene, but I expect not less from the hero such as yourself, Vergil. Ah, so I see you've heard of me. That is who you are, ain't it? I don't know too many other folk with one of them marvelous mana cutters that the Ironworks dreamed up. True. Well then, it seems you saved me the trouble of tracking you down. I've been hoping to have a word with you, you see. Oh, really? Pray tell. I'll put it to you straight. I need someone to help me out with a little venture I have in mind. Someone used to take in a few risks. Now, this wouldn't be no black-hearted brigand's work, so don't go worrying yourself on that account. Unlike them thieving curs just now, I don't hold with the robbing honest folk. For me, you see, this Sky Pirate's life is about freedom. The freedom to go where you will, to find out what lies beyond the next cloud. And if you're interested in joining us on an adventure worthy of a name, then look for me standing in the north reaches of the blue window. Someone will be waiting there to greet you. Okay then. Why, thank you. See you around, Leofond. I'm so curious where he got his own mana cutter too. I'll never get over I cast gun chokes. God, fucking wizards today. I cast gun. Don't worry, we'll learn how to cast gun soon enough when I start learning machinist. You know, that's a ways away off. We'll teleport over there and then we'll just skip the jump because I don't want to fly to here and there. I'm being honest with you, I'm just too lazy to do it. I'm curious now what the storyline has to say for us. Alrighty. Griffins. How lovely. I thought you were more of a world boss in a dungeon than anything else. Oh well. Stasilla. That's far enough, stranger. If you value your life, tell me true. Did you stumble across the Maker by chance, or are you here by invitation? That would make you the hero the captain was saying to watch out for. Well met. My name's Stasilla, Leofold. Leofold will call me his right-hand woman, but I feel more like his bloody nursemaid. God's truth be told. Anyway, my thanks for coming. Coming to hear him out. If you follow me, I'll take you to the Red Bill's nest. Man, this is giving me vibes of the Rogue's Tale. I like how much bigger my airship is. Interesting. That just reminded me of those old Angry Gamer videos. I hit you with paralyzing spell and you should be on the ground. I'm wearing a bulletproof vest. Yo, they even have docks for tiny ones too. They have docks for tiny ones too. I'm like so surprised. If I wanted you to lay on the ground though, I would have cast gun. Interesting. I come to you in person and still you refuse my offer, arrogant fool. On the subject of arrogance, Radilla, I bow to your superior knowledge, but there's all the bowling you got for me. Then I've been told a dozen times before, I ain't no one's lace key. But my dear Leopold, how else would you propose to survive an expedition into the ghost ship? I would fear for my life with not but your feeble crewmates at my back. Well, I'd fear for me life with your we're mangy crew at my back on account of them being murderers and untrustworthiest bastards to a man. She did not like that. And I thought you were cleverer than this, Red Bill. No matter, I always get what I want in the end. It is merely a question of the method. Wow. She really wants him. Hello. Now that's a face I've never seen before. You don't look like one of Leopold's little birds. He's a guest. You understand the concept, don't you? You know if someone is invited instead of just bursting through the door whenever she damn well please. Man, the fucking face on her. Both times. That was Radilla, captain of the Talons. She knows Leopold's the best sky pirate alive, and the fact he won't join her sticks it in her craw. Are you gonna let them talk to you like that, Captain? We should teach them Red Bells some respect. Patience. When this is all over, we shall see who rules the skies. Great. I see this is gonna be a long story. And goddamn, there's so much fucking gold. Oh there, hero. I promised you a high adventure. And high adventure you shall have. For we plan to board the Sea of Clouds' very own ghost ship. Please do, tell me more of this ghost ship. I'm curious. Oh, fuck, I needed that drink. Of what folk have been taking to Colin 1 anyway? Every day for the past few weeks has brought it with a new sign of self-same vessel. A massive airship of queer design, adrift on the wind. Being a curious slot, we had few buccaneers who tried exploring below decks, but not one of them been seen ever since. So naturally, they're saying the ship is cursed. Well, haunted. Like I said, honest to God's ghost ship. Interesting. My guess is that it's another relic left behind by the Allegants, but we don't know for sure till we had ourselves a good poke around inside and liberated whatever ancient treasures she's got moldering away in her hold, of course. But before we start dividing up the spoils, we gotta go find the damn thing, which is why we've been working with a special new device. Been finding her's the easy part. What we can't do without is a veteran explorer. We aren't afraid to fling ourselves face first into the jaws of danger. I know you're a gallant champion of the people and all, but strip away the fame and the glory, and I'd wager you're still an adventurer at heart. So what do you say, Vergil? Fancy a plunge into the unknown at the side of the Red Bells? Sure. Why not? Then it's settled. Let's pay a visit to our crewmate, Utata. She's been working on a way to track the vessel. Let me guess, they're a Lalafell. 100% guessing that they're a Lalafell. 100% guessing. And I'm probably right, too, if we're going to be entirely honest, that they're a Lalafell. Dun, dun, dun. I fucking called it. Greetings. The name's Utata. I suppose you'd call the Red Bill's chief of engineering, smithing, carpentry, magic tech. If it's part of an airship, I can fix it. Just don't expect me to see me waving a cutlass and swinging over the rails. If there's a fight to be done, well, that's what we have you for. How lovely. To rule the skies. Ooh, I'm curious about this one. Well met, ladies and gentle pirates. Now that we appear to have our hero, I'm happy to report that we've overcome the last obstacle to boarding the ghost ship. Meaning your project's proceeding as planned? Yes, Captain. I knew that it would be the perfect place to take readings. The scant amounts of background aether make it easy to follow the derelict's trail. The ghost ship was Utata. The ghost ship has what Utata tells us is a unique aetheric signature. She's been building a device that can sniff out particular spectral flavor and point us in the right direction. I call it the Echo Compass. The Ecto Compass. It allows me to collect some of the solid data on the vessel's movements and plot a reliable intercept course. No groping blindly through the clouds for us. All ships are loaded and ready to fly. Just say the word, Captain. Oh, Utata. You best stay here, out of harm's way. Keep an eye on the aether trails, eh? Aye, Captain. Grab an armload of treasure for me. Now, what we've got no way of knowing what's waiting for us on that cursed hold, Vergil. Especially bring along a few mates who you know you can trust. Doesn't hurt to be too careful, seeing on how you're going in first and all. I did tell that you'd be going in first, didn't I? Well, you will. The rest of us will be guarding the rear, just in case Redalian or Brood decide to stick their beaks in where they aren't wanted. Don't worry, she won't get past us, and we can concentrate on carving a path on the ship's belly. Understood. Nice to know at least we have somebody to watch our back. And honest to God's ghost ship. Oh, this is gonna be an adventure and a half. God, it's 23 minutes and I still haven't found any. We're still missing 2 tanks and 2 healers. Fuck my life. But unfortunately, this is as much as I can show you guys. It's just the nature of the beasts and whatnot. Yeah, as I thought. It's an alliance raid? Interesting. Interesting indeed. I didn't know it was an alliance raid. This is definitely an interesting one. But I think I'm gonna have to call it for stream for now. I'm sorry guys, but there's not really much content else to do in 3.1, I think. Like, that's about it. So I'm gonna call it a stream here because I want to save 3.2 for another stream, probably, hopefully Monday. I'm hoping Monday we can get stream back up. So I will see you guys all in the next one. I hope you all have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.